let's talk about how good is the book The Power of Now. So many people have this in mind that should they read this book The Power of Now, is it worth it? So the point is, yes, it is worth it, because when I read it, I was just reading it like a book, and it was talking about, you should understand the power of now. The power of now is everything that exists. The present moment is everything that exists, and there is no pain in now. There is only happiness, there is only peace in now. And I was like, yeah, okay. I was just reading it and reading it and reading it. So after reading almost the half of the book, I understood what it's really saying. The thing is that even I at that time couldn't stay in present moment for more than 5 to 10 seconds. So I realized that my mind was just thinking too much. I couldn't even focus for 5 seconds or 10 seconds on one thing. Then my brain started to think about what I'm gonna eat, what I'm gonna do, and all that stuff. What did he say? What did she say? Overthinking and stuff. And this is happening to all of us, but we just don't admit it because we have never felt the present moment for a very long time. It comes for just a few seconds, maybe 1 or 2 seconds. We feel the present moment, then it goes away. So it's very sad that in the 24 hours of our day, there is very less time that we are actually living in the present moment. We keep thinking about the past, we keep thinking about the future, and we are doing this in the present moment. So actually we are wasting a lot of time, and we are not living life, because we are living only when we are in the present moment. If you keep thinking about past, or if you keep imagining in the future that this might happen, that might happen, and all that stuff, you're not living in the present moment. So you're not living life, like you're just lost somewhere in another world. So that's not very good, right? You can daydream intentionally, that's okay, but if you're just like a zombie and you're just thinking anything, that's not good. And I understood this after around 2 weeks of reading the book, because I was reading the book with my logical mind, with my left brain, and it took somehow 20 days for me to actually understand what the book was actually saying. So yeah, you have to use your right brain, your creative brain, to understand what this book is actually saying. And then I started to practice the present moment just for 5 seconds, and I used to start a stopwatch and see that for how long I can stay in the present moment. Then what happened, that after practicing it again and again, I realized that I can only stay in the present moment for maximum 10 seconds. So this was a big shock to me, that I can just stay in the present moment for just 10 seconds. So then I started really different meditations and all that stuff. And after meditating, basically the easiest one is you just count from 100 to 1 backwards. And if you can do that, that will really train you to stay in the present moment, because you have to stay in the present moment to count from 100 to 1 backwards. Because if you start overthinking in between somewhere, obviously you'll know you have fucked it up somewhere in between. And yeah, so you can meditate for that. This is the easiest one, counting back from 100 to 1. Or you can just inhale and exhale, and with every exhale you can say any word you want. You can say thank you God, thank you universe, or you can just say anything. You can say hello, like you can say hello or hi, any word you want. Just make sure it's a positive word. You can say 1, you can say 2, like just say any word with every exhale. What will happen is that you will stay in present moment. Whenever you exhale, that word keeps on coming in your mind, and you keep on coming back into the present moment again and again and again. So this will train you to stay in the present moment. So the next time you start overthinking, suddenly you realize, oh my god, I just lost the present moment. So that's how it works. And the present moment is very, very awesome. Actually, it's a blissful state. You can see your awareness, you can feel your awareness, and you can see what you're thinking. That's good. Suddenly you experience death of ego, okay, because you realize that all your identity is just a group of thoughts creating an illusion, and that illusion is basically you. You think that is you, but you are just awareness, and you can only feel that when you are in the present moment. And if you see in the map of consciousness, this present moment is above the level of 500. Okay, so when you are in the present moment, suddenly your consciousness level is above 500 and your right brain starts working. So how awesome is that? Because in these days everyone is just using their left brain, logic and reason. You ask anything, someone, you explain someone something, and they will just say, what's the logic, but you have to understand that logic is in our left brain. If you want to use your right brain, you have to let go of the logic and imagine weird stuff. And that's actually a better, higher level of consciousness when you let go of the logic. And yeah, that's how it works. So my reviews are, the book Power of Now is awesome. You should go and buy and read that book, because that book changed my life. That book can change your life too. So yeah, this book is very good. And if you have any more questions about the Power of Now or any spirituality or any other good mental health book, anything, any book, you can just comment down in the comment section, and then we can talk about it in the next video. And like the video if you found it helpful or interesting, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, see you later.